This is not just any school. This is St. Paul Lutheran School. Hi, my name's Jim Richards, and I'm the principal at St. Paul Lutheran School. We have just a fantastic school. It is a Christian education with Jesus Christ at the center of all that we do. It's not just a building. It's a commitment of parents, teachers, pastors, all working together to make a difference in the lives of children.
I love St. Paul because it's made me a lot closer with my relationship to God, and I just feel like I can be open about my faith here. And I definitely have the best friends in the world supporting me every step of the way.
We also have a wonderful academic program that ranks at the top 4% in the entire country. Students are learning with hands-on activities how to investigate and how to conduct research through the scientific method.
We get to do a lot of hands-on projects, and I love that. It's really fun.
The accelerated math program at St. Paul has been a great opportunity for the girls because they actually teach math at the same time every day at the school, and the children who are more accelerated are able to physically go to the class ahead of them and sit in that class and take math from the teacher a higher level.
The children actually get to participate as opposed to a larger school environment where you may have 25 to 1 and the children may be intimidated about interacting with the class, but it's so small and inviting that our children have definitely enjoyed the small classroom environment.
We are accredited by the National Lutheran Schools Accreditation Agency, the Florida-Georgia District, and the Georgia Accrediting Commission. All three agencies have verified that we do what we say we do.
She comes home doing math facts and spelling words and talking about the words that she's reading and science, this is living, this is non-living. It's just amazing.
When the intercom comes on for the pledges, we have a prayer at the end, and it helps bring Christ into the daily life.
We actually were going to move out of the area, and Madeline loves school so much, we actually said it's crazy to leave the area, let's just move closer to school. And we sold our home in Fayetteville and moved to Peachtree City so we could keep her and allow Catherine to go to the same school.
We have an incredible staff. A staff of teachers that love, that care, and nurture your children.
The teachers are so involved with the kids and care about their families, care about their activities, care about what type of education they're getting, and invest their selves into making sure that your kid is getting the most out of the education and the experience. But there's a real personal relationship, and that's something that you just can't find very easily.
Both my son and my daughter graduated from St. Paul, went on to McIntosh High School here in Peachtree City. And what we were really pleased with is they walked away with two things. One, a very solid academic background. They both did extremely well at St. Paul, and that's most parents would be pleased with that. But St. Paul also left our kids with values and a connection to other children from St. Paul School. So they had the same sort of support group as they went through McIntosh all the way through their senior year.
I feel like I got a lot more help than I did at public school. They actually kind of come around and make sure you're doing what you need to do, and I feel like I've been learning a lot more there.
We even have a series of clubs that students can participate in that includes international cooking and rock climbing and tumbling and archery. We have many, many programs for them that includes art and music and band, advanced band, a chapel band, and also various choirs.
They have a really good fine arts program. They do. I'm in chorus this year, and I love chorus.
The chef there is a person who has been running his own catering company for quite some time, and he has provided healthier options than we've seen in any schools. They have very little processed food, fresh fruit every day, and it's very reasonably priced.
Everything is healthy, everything is prepared on site, and it's fresh.
I think if you walk down those halls, when the kids are there, when the teachers are there, you will get such a sense of the family and the nurturing and the devotion, and they're so interested in your child.
The feeling at St. Paul is so wonderful. From the time you pull up in the carpool line until the time you pick the kids up, you just know that they're in a great place. And you know, when you do go in during the day, the one thing that really strikes you is that the kids in the hallways are just happy. They're just happy, they're joking around with each other, and it's just a really great dynamic, and it just feels like a wonderful, safe, and nurturing place for the kids.
I'm a parent also, and I know the value that St. Paul has. Children are learning and growing, not only academically and physically, but in their relationship with their Lord and Savior. That's an eternal investment that has no price tag.
I recently had a conversation with a friend of mine, and she asked in these difficult times how we are able to afford going to a private school. My only answer was, I can't afford not to send her to St. Paul. I cannot afford for her not to have the experiences that she has there and have the encouragement from the teachers that she has. That's worth more than what we pay in tuition, easily.
We have one parent that recently shared this story with me. I asked her how their child was doing in the school, and she said, you know what? My children are happy. And this is the first time I've seen my child happy after coming home from school.
I decided to talk to some private schools, and they said, do you want to know the school that we would recommend? Because when children come here from that school, we never have any trouble out of them. Academically, behavior, nothing. And I said, absolutely, who? And they said, St. Paul.
I invite you to visit St. Paul Lutheran School, a place where lives are being changed. Call 770-486-3545 and visit our website, www.stpaulptc.org.
Just come. It's a very good place to be.